Hey everybody, it's Diana Joral Gutierrez, your intuitive relationship coach and spiritual mentor, and today I take your questions from the community. And first off, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me, and my intention is to create content that helps you have empowered relationships, starting with the one with yourself. So, oftentimes, when we have been alone for a long time and you get into a new relationship, it can feel really scary to let somebody in. There may be a fear of losing independence and whatnot. And today's question is just about that. Hi, Diana. I've been single for the past 4 years and have gotten really comfortable living and being on my own. I recently started dating a man and it's progressing, and I have to say, I am freaking out a bit. That is totally normal. How do I hold on to my independence, not lose myself in this, but still let the man into my heart? My pattern once I'm in is to forget about myself and then I feel resentful and I don't want to repeat this again. I feel excited and so scared. Please help. So, first off, I love the vulnerability in this situation. Thank you for being open and sharing about what's going on because I know a lot of people can relate to this. So, here are a couple of things to consider. First, instead of focusing on what you will lose, in this case, your independence, what if you shifted the focus to what you could gain? So, how could being in a healthy partnership add value to your life and actually help you to enjoy the things that you love even more? And this is a major reframe because, recognize that even though you're scared of losing your independence, like it's something that's going to disappear, you can actually focus on being interdependent. Oftentimes when my clients will say I'm scared to lose my independence, what they're really saying underneath that is I'm scared that I'm not going to like be able to separate myself from the relationship, right? This enmeshment happens and also codependence happens. But if you can really go into that space of interdependence, which just says, you know what, when I'm in partnership, I'm considering the other person's needs as well as my own. And I also am going to maintain the things that are important to me, my passions, my hobbies, my views, right? And so it actually is an amplifier. Being in a relationship amplifies the things that you have as goals. And ideally, you do the same for the other person. But it is definitely um, an act of faith and also making sure you're with the right person. So, another thing, going back to my question, like, how can this even be better, right? If you're in a partnership, an example might be this may encourage you to set more clear boundaries with yourself around your time, around how you spend it, around who you spend it with, and actually have to express, right, those limits and those boundaries and those priorities to another person, which is an area of growth which we don't have to do when we're by ourselves as much. And the other thing I wanted to share is that recognize with every new identity or level, if you were, there's going to be a different dynamic required. So it doesn't take away from the awesomeness of your single life, but now that you're in partnership, it's like a different set of priorities and you have to consider somebody else. So, yeah, there's things that are going to have to be negotiated and changed perhaps, but think about when you got a new job, or maybe you moved to a brand new city where you didn't know anybody, or you had a baby, or you started a new hobby or a new class, or took on a new set of skills that you're like, I don't know how this is going to be. It's going to take away from everything I did before. Not necessarily. It's just different. So going back to the first thing I said, instead of looking at what you could lose, um, you can look at it as what can I gain. But I would love to hear from you. For those of you that are, have gone through this kind of heart and head tug of war with a fear of losing your independence and also really wanting to be in partnership, what helped you? Please share, leave a comment. If you're not already subscribed to the newsletter, I would love to send you a free self assessment that you can take anytime, and it's at thedancinggoddess.com. All right, you guys, I will see you soon. Thanks again for being here, and I love you.